The flock flies to the wise, it's a wonderful thing. Look what vision and commitment and some discipline brings. When 8 becomes 1, the mood swings and the flock sings for another ring. Man, we tuning in to Ingravenvids, set that scene tonight. Team, keep it clean, hold it down, the sparks ignite. A name in the lights, a North Star, ain't feeling far. When you run that north every year, that's just setting the bar.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I didn't think y'all were gonna show up on no random Friday stream, unannounced, unplanned. But I said, you know what? Let's do something a little bit different today. Because we normally drop any updates that's going on with the Baltimore Ravens, usually at about like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening. But I said today, you know what? Let's stream. It's Friday. I know it's the first week of school for a lot of people, so y'all might be a little stressed out from what the week was. So a lot of parents in the building too. Y'all might be a lot stressed out from what this past week was. So I figured, you know what? Let's do something a little different for everybody. Let's take a little break, do something, change it up a bit. But I appreciate everybody up in here. Real quick before we get into things, Jane, what's up? What's up, Tila? What's up, King Blaze? Sean Jenkins, Steven from 716, Josh. T.Y., Eli, Dante, Stone, Dre Dog, the Joker, CB, Flipper, Avery, King, it's Pete. Who else we got? William, Mr. T, Christian, I am him. Wait a minute, I don't want to miss nobody. Oh, Fat Boy, Black Daniels, A. Willis, Brandon DeShields, William Phillips, Mike Brown, Donovan, Labrell, Tracy, Christina, who else? Glenn, Mr. Unknown, Rogue Pop, my guy Hendo. Shout out to Hendo, man. Keep doing what you've been doing, man. 6, Trown. I know you be sending in the questions. I know I'll be getting your name wrong sometimes. You did tell me how to pronounce it. What's up, Tyra? Who else? Javon Moore, Flipper, Dante, Bird, Tiffany, and Killer One. Appreciate all y'all up in the building right now. Dream Chasers, Auto Club, Andrew, ISO, Davin, Bartha Gang. I already messed up your name. But anyway, I appreciate all y'all up in the building. Now that first part where the Ravens can make this move. I know you see the thumbnail. You see my guy there. The Baltimore Ravens are predicted to make this move. And if the Baltimore Ravens brought him back, brought him home, y'all know who the happiest person in the world would be. You're looking at him right here. If the Ravens signed Jadeveon Clowney, that would be amazing. But let's read this article that came from my friends over at Bleacher Report. And y'all make sure y'all check us out there Monday through Thursday to keep you updated on any Ravens news. And then also after every single Ravens game, we do a live stream on Bleacher Report right after the game. But anyway, Bleacher Report said the following: Jadeveon Clowney is one of the most prolific players left on the market. The 3-time Pro Bowler has never developed into an elite sack artist, but he's been a strong all-around defender who put up solid numbers again in 2024. In 14 games with the Carolina Panthers last season, Clowney recorded 5.5 sacks, 46 tackles, and 9 tackles for a loss. However, Carolina parted ways with the 32-year-old after drafting edge defenders Nick Skoughton and Prince. Not even going to try to say that last name because I'm going to butcher it. So, says Clowney, though, isn't ready to call it a career. I'm still planning to play this season, Jadeveon Clowney said just last month per NFL insider Josina Anderson. I've been keeping in touch with 4 to 5 teams. Who are those teams? No clue. We don't know. But it says it's unclear which teams Clowney has been communicating with. However, it's logical to assume that at this point in the year, he preferred to find some familiarity in order to get on the field early. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Because if Clowney, who remember this, y'all remember, we're gonna talk about God in a couple of minutes. I am him, I promise you. And it ain't the best news in the world, but we're gonna talk about God in just a few minutes. I got you. But with Jadeveon Clowney, y'all remember the rumor that has been going around about Jadeveon Clowney for a long time now when it's coming to training camp. That's why when Jadeveon Clowney first got released by the Panthers, I was like, hey, come back home. But then there were a lot of people that say, oh, Jadeveon Clowney, it's said that he doesn't like training camp. It said that Jadeveon Clowney, he would prefer not to do anything during training camp, not to go through training camp. And guess what Jadeveon Clowney did not do this offseason? He did not go through training camp. So everything's still lining up. It's still a big possibility. But let's continue with the article before we get started. It says, the Panthers are probably out. Well, obviously, they wouldn't cut him and then bring him back. And said, and while reuniting with Mike McDonald would make sense. The Seattle Seahawks already have Leonard Williams, Boye Mafe, Derek Hall, and free agent addition DeMarcus Lawrence. While Mike McDonald is no longer the Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator, that does not mean that Clowney would not fit in Baltimore. Clowney logged 9.5 sacks with the Ravens in 2023 when current defensive coordinator Zach Orr coached under Mike McDonald. So it's letting you know that familiarity that Jadeveon Clowney would already have with the Baltimore Ravens, obviously with head coach John Harbaugh, with a lot of players on the team, but with Zach Orr too. It said Baltimore, meanwhile, is chasing the Super Bowl and could use edge depth behind Kyle Van Noy and Odafe Away. If the Ravens pass rush is lagging early in the year, Clowney should get a call. And they said their prediction, Clowney signs with the Baltimore Ravens in September. I would love that. Y'all know I would. Y'all know I would. I'm all about Jadeveon Clowney. Now, every time we speak and even mention Jadeveon Clowney's name, the first thing I hear about, oh, what about the young guys? Now, if you're talking about Mike Green, I got no problem with that. I got no problem with you saying that. But still, at the same time, quality depth is quality depth, especially if it's proven too. Like, did anybody have a problem? Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. There it goes. Hey, there it goes. See, I got sour cream. He said, what spot would Jadeveon Clowney fit into? We have edge depth. I feel you. I get you. But what about in the corner room? Did we not already have Nate Wiggins? Did we not already have a Marlon Humphrey? And we had already, then we signed Cheeto Awuzie before the draft, right? I'm pretty sure we did. But the Ravens say, you know what? Somebody came available. Somebody who's nice. Let's go ahead and add Jair Alexander. Might as well, too. And you know how they feel about Jalen Armour-Davis, too. They love him, but they still added Jair Alexander, and I love that. Even as safety, the Ravens already had a super-duper Kyle. They already had Ardarius Washington, and they say, you know what? Let's go ahead and draft Malachi Starr. Might as well. Why not? The Baltimore Ravens just last year, we had a Zay Flowers, right? Yeah, we had a Rashad Bateman, and they did their thing last year. But the Baltimore Ravens say, you know what? We got Tez Walker. We feel really strongly about him. We brought back Tyler Wallace when we really like him. Let's still add DeAndre Hopkins. He's available. Why not? Why not make us even stronger? So you see what I'm saying with Jadeveon Clowney? Yes, we got Odafe Away, contract year by. Yes, we got Kyle Van Noy, contract year by. Yes, we got David Ojabo, who has been struggling. I know he got that sack last week, which was great, but it's been rough. Hey, Samuel, I appreciate that donation, my friend. Thank you. So we got Odafe Away, Kyle Van Noy, Mike Green. So those three. Oh, yeah. Then we got David Ojabo, who these first 3 years has been real shaky for him. It's been rough, real shaky. Obviously, the last 2 years, because the first year don't really count because he came on late because he got the injury in the offseason that year. But the last 2 years, they've been really, really shaky. Then we got Adisa Isaac. A lot of unknown about him. 3rd-round pick last year, so still very, very young. We got Tavius Robinson, he's going to have a significant role on his defense too. But you ask, where would Jadeveon Clowney fit in? Think about last year, because there's a spot for him right there. It's sitting there. David Ojabo, who former 2nd-round pick, and it just hasn't worked out thus far. It could possibly, hey, maybe this might be the year where things get turned around. Who knows? But it's a lot of unknown with David Ojabo, a whole lot. With Jadeveon Clowney, you know what he can do, not only against the pass, but against the run too. Jadeveon Clowney is an excellent run defender, or maybe might even be a better run stopper than a pass rusher. So Jadeveon Clowney could bring, and we know with Ravens, their run defense last year, we know how I got a little shaky at top, but that's because the Ravens couldn't stop the pass early on in the season for nothing. So the run defense, people were like, what are we going to run on the Ravens for? We can just throw on them all day. That was early in the year, though. Things have been corrected now. Yeah, exactly, Cam. A random Friday live, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, he said Ojabo is healthy now. He rocked Anthony Richardson in the Colts game. He did, and he is healthy. What was last year, though? What happened last year with David Ojabo? Because he was healthy last year. What happened last year? He was inactive a lot. And this ain't coming from me. This was from the Ravens. The Ravens had him inactive a lot last year. Now, I hope that he turns it around for sure. I would love to see that. That would be a nice story for him, how he was supposed to be a top 15 pick. Then he got hurt. Then he dropped. Ravens picked him up, or they drafted him. Started off shaky, and then in the last season, that contract year, coincidentally, he got things turned around. That'd be a nice story, nice coincidence. But let's see. Sir Palmer said, Ingravenvids wanting to sign everybody. My boy trying to create the dream team, the Avengers of the NFL. I love it. Yeah, why not? Look at Philly. Look at Philly. Look what they did. Look what they do every year. Every year they be having dream teams. Every year. And last year it worked out for them because they finished. Like Jalen Hurts, who's nice. He's cool. But Jalen Hurts, he ain't have to be like crazy special. He ain't had to put on no Superman cape every single game to save his team. No. Jalen Hurts, he was allowed to make mistakes, even in the playoffs. He could throw a pick here. If he wanted to fumble, he could fumble there. If something happened, if there was a turnover on offense, they can afford that. Why? Because they literally had a super team. They had a team that, despite any mistakes, they could overcome them. And it wasn't nothing for them. That's what I want for the Baltimore. And the Ravens, it seemed like they close to that right now. We got to see, obviously, in regular season first. But I just want the best for these Baltimore Ravens. Straight up, man. Straight up. Yeah, they got a Madden team, Dante. Exactly. They really do. Now, I did see somebody say, oh, bring back Matt Judon instead. Everybody got their preferences. I wouldn't be mad at Matt Judon, but I would much prefer a Jadeveon Clowney to Matt Judon. Now, I see some people talking about Ben Cleveland. And then I see my guy, I see Stacy talking about, ain't got one Quentin Nelson in midseason trade. The Colts may tank for Arch Manning. Oh, Quentin Nelson. That would make that offensive line stronger. Let's go ahead and segue to the offensive line, to some news that might not make people the happiest in the world, but it is not the end-all, be-all. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk with Daniel Falele over the past week, and really since last year too, but certainly recently after that rep against the Colts. Hey, Kush, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. And I appreciate all y'all being in the building too. Thank you for that. Thank you for coming through on this random, like my guy Cam just said, this literal random Friday live stream. Y'all still showed up and y'all showed out. Real quick, before we continue, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss nothing. And turn on all your notifications so every single video that we drop, you don't miss a thing. We will be live streaming the game tomorrow. I know tomorrow going to be way more chill. And then that first preseason game, oh boy, that's going to be super chill. People are just going to be like, oh, let's just get through it. But we're going to be live streaming both the last two preseason games. So y'all feel free, come through. Y'all more than welcome. Come hang out with us during the preseason game tomorrow. I still got to figure out how I'm watching it. Oh, shout out to Maui. I see Donovan. That's Maui. But Daniel Falele. What hasn't been said about Daniel Falele? We ain't got to repeat none of that stuff. But a lot of an option that a lot of people were looking at and hoping that the Baltimore Ravens would be like, hey, why won't they sign him? Why they should bring him in is Brandon Sheriff. Remember, former commander, former Jaguar, the man who didn't miss a snap last year. I think he only committed 2 penalties last season. The man who did his thing last year, but he's a free agent. And like, hey, Ravens, like you got somebody right there. You could bring him in for the left guard spot, right guard spot. You could bring him in for competition to push Andrew Voorhees, to push Daniel Falele, just to push our offensive line, make us that much better. Ravens, bring him in. But it came out recently that he actually retired. He called it quits. He hung up the jersey. Oh, Big E3, appreciate you. He said, hashtag Ben Cleveland. Appreciate you. Hey, he's there, but Ravens, that's just a backup plan for them. Ben Cleveland is a backup plan for them. This entire offseason, they've shown just how much of a backup plan he is. I feel like with the Baltimore Ravens, Ben Cleveland obviously had that whole offseason stuff that he went through, which was unfortunate. It's tough. All them situations. Yeah, we won't even need to get into that. But Ben Cleveland faced a lot. And I feel like, I can't say for sure. I'm not saying that this is for sure what it was, but it almost seems like the Ravens, like they took advantage of his mental state. They were like, oh, Ben Cleveland, you going through all that right now? You know what? Come back here. We know how you're feeling right now. Come back to the Ravens. Come back home, my friend. And let's get you right. Maybe you even compete for a spot on the offensive line. Appreciate that, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate y'all donating. Thank you. You know, y'all ain't got to do that, but y'all be coming through with that. So I appreciate it a lot, man. But with Ben Cleveland, like he was just not even a placeholder. He was just a safe guy. Like, all right, hey, if we don't get to draft who we want to draft, we still got Ben Cleveland because they signed him before the draft. If we don't get to sign who we want to sign, we got Ben Cleveland. And that's exactly what happened. They drafted Emory Jones, but he dealing with his shoulder injury. They still got Ben Cleveland because his deal has no bonuses. His deal has no guaranteed money at all. So if you cut him, literally, it impacts the salary cap 0. Nothing happens. Like his deal is literally for nothing. So he's safe for them. He's a safe option. He's a backup option. Oh, that's Rave Kingdom. Okay, appreciate you. When you put hashtag Ben Cleveland, I figured it was you, but I saw a different name. I know nobody be representing for Ben Cleveland like you do. So I don't know if you his cousin. I don't know if you his agent. I don't know if you his brother. You might be his uncle. But shout out to you and shout out to Ben Cleveland too. My guy, Coach in the building. He said, much love, OG from the Evans clan. Appreciate you, my friend. My guy, Coach in the building, man. He talk about live streaming. That's a guy for live streaming right there. That's a guy for live streaming. That's a guy for call-ins. Coach got it. I can't do all that high-tech stuff like Coach be doing. So shout out to him, man. But I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all showing love. What's up, AJ Flo? What's happening, man? And Ingraven, you forgetting about the rookie Carson Vincent. Oh, who Adafe away swung on that first or second day of training camp? Well, no, we ain't forget about him, but he's not in the equation to be a starter this year. Maybe for the future, but this right here, right now, he's not in the equation to be a starter. The Ravens already got their guys. So, yeah, that's that. But he got to be careful because he's messing with Adafe away, and that's something that you just absolutely do not do. Now, the Baltimore Ravens, earlier today, they put out an article that talked about the undrafted rookie free agent who's been getting a lot of talk, that boy Ruben Lowry, the cornerback. And with Ruben Lowry, I wonder how significant. Oh, appreciate you, Coach, for sure, man. Appreciate that a lot, man. I wonder how significant his chances are to make this Ravens roster, because obviously, with the two rookie cornerbacks, Longer Beam and Kone, they both are done for the year due to unfortunate injuries. So he got to move up a spot from there. But where the sort of log jam is in that 6th spot. So, and would the Ravens keep 7 corners? Unless you had, I think that is a possibility if you have one of them or some of them rotating at safety. But they talking about that this kid can like literally do everything. He said Adafe built like he going to be in the MCU. So hey, you never know. You never know what opportunities could come about. But with Ruben Lowry, I think he's essentially battling for that 6th cornerback spot with Jalen Allen-Davis. But they did say Jalen Allen-Davis, he plays some safety this offseason. They said Ruben Lowry, he plays some safety this offseason. They said Cheeto Awuzie, he plays some safety this offseason. So with all of them playing some safety this offseason, I think that could actually give the Baltimore Ravens some more flexibility with their roster decision when it comes to the secondary, because you got some guys that can play some different spots on the field. Obviously, it's going to be Kyle Hamilton. Obviously, there's going to be Malachi Starks. And from everything that we heard thus far, it seemed like it could be Sanusi Kane holding it down too. Bo Brady is an option as well. Am I forgetting any safeties? Y'all let me. Am I forgetting any safeties? I don't think so. But am I forgetting? Oh, hey, Ty. He said Lowry is probably the best candidate for undrafted free agent on a 53-man roster. Don't forget about Jay Higgins, though, too. Don't forget about Jay Higgins, a linebacker from Iowa, undrafted guy from Iowa. What's up, Ash? What's happening? What's happening? So, but yeah, hey, man, I appreciate all y'all showing love. And I appreciate all y'all showing love to Coach coming through, too, man. Appreciate y'all, man. That's what it's about, man. Showing love to everybody, man. I love y'all for that. But anyway, with Lowry, yeah, he's in a real tight spot, but his flexibility could make that spot available to him and to Jalen Allen-Davis. So we'll see what happens. I like that. DG said versatility, it allows everyone to know each other's responsibilities better. It does. And it allows you to have even more responsibilities too. Brandon said the Ravens going to give Daniel Falele a 4-year deal. They're not going to let him walk. I think he's walking for sure. In my opinion, I think they're doing the same thing that they did with Brandon Stevens. I think it's the same exact scenario in my opinion. Same one. Because it's somebody showed promise, somebody who changed positions. Because remember, Brandon Stevens, he's a running back in like college and stuff, but he went from running back to safety. But then he went from safety to corner. So they had him change positions. Dan Falele was a tackle. They moved him from tackle to guard. He changed positions. And he had some struggles, but then he showed some promise. Obviously, with Brandon Stevens, he had a lot more experience than Daniel Falele playing the new position. But it's the same stuff. with Brandon Stevens, us fans, we see him out there struggling, and we like, man, Ravens, you got better options on the bench. What are you guys doing? Is this really putting one of your best players on the field? You got this person that you could have cover for him. You got this person that you could have fill in for him. You got this person that you could have sub for him, but you're leaving Brandon Stevens out there, and we would grow frustrated. There would be some good plays that he will make, but then there'd be a lot of rough ones, and the rough ones were really, really rough. But Brandon Stevens remained out there. Boom, Ravens, they let him go in free agency. They got a comp pick for him. Well, they will get a comp pick for him. Daniel Filele, I think it's going to be the same thing, where same thing. Same exact thing. Appreciate that, Heather. She said, hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Heather. Appreciate you coming through. She said, do you think we get any production out of Jair this season? Oh, yeah, for sure. I think he's going to be one of the starting outside corners. Now, I think, in my opinion, now, Coach, I don't know if you in here. Let me know if you agree or disagree, because I haven't got to hear your take on this yet. But with Jair Alexander, Zeke Hakage, appreciate you. I don't think that he is a permanent full-time starter from jump when the Ravens start. I think, and again, Coach, let me know what you think if you're still up in the building. And everybody, let me know what y'all think if y'all still in here too. I don't think that he'll be a full-time starter from the very beginning. I think they'll have him on a pitch count just to see how he responds, just to see how his body is and stuff, just to see how he does when the season first gets going. I think he'll be out there a lot, but I don't think he'll be full-time outside corner. I think they're going to have him on a rotation a bit. So we'll see. But she did say, I didn't even finish her question. Heather said, he has been missing a lot of practice. I'm concerned. Yeah, we all have that same concern too, especially because, he's been missing like all the most recent practices. I know the Ravens are in Dallas already because Lamar showed himself getting them chicken and waffles. That chicken looked really, really good, man. The waffles with all the food dye. I mean, the waffles would be good in general. I don't think they even need the food dye, though. And I ain't no super health person. I'm just telling you, I don't even think they need the red. That just makes them look even more pretty. You could just put regular waffles on a plate, put some syrup on it, you'll be good. But anyway, Stacy said, we rotate defensive backs anyway. So, yeah, that's a good point, man. Hey, what's up, Kyle? So he said, super duper Kyle 3.0 checking in. God bless you and your family. Hey, appreciate you, my friend. I like that. Definitely look good. Yeah, we do look good. It looked real good. When Lamar put that, I said, man, I had wanted some chicken wings from last night. But then he just reaffirmed it in my head that I need to get something today. Dante said, I think Jair will have a very good season. Yeah, we certainly hope so, man. It's looking like it. Hey, appreciate that donation, Chris. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. How's Loop? One rookie kicked a 70-yarder. Yeah, in that preseason game on the Jaguars. I think it's the Jaguars. That was crazy. But Tyler Loop, they said he been making most of his field goals recently. He been doing his thing. So shout out to Tyler Loop. Marone said everything is great in Texas. I like that. It's Red Velvet. That's why. Oh, okay. Hey, see, I appreciate you putting me on. Oh, that's Keontae, the patron Keontae. That's Keontae that went to the game last year too. The Cowboys game last year too, right? That's that Keontae. I'm pretty sure that's that Keontae. He said, I wonder if the O-line can bounce back in the Cowboys game. Yeah, I wouldn't really look too into it, though, because it's not going to be all the starters. Like, obviously, we want the O-line to be looking good regardless. But since it's not all the starters, like Ronnie Stanley ain't going to be playing. Tyler Linderbaum probably not going to be playing. The rest of them will probably play. Voorhees will probably play Filele and Roger Rosengarten, but it's not going to be everybody, so I wouldn't look too into it. Cam said, could you imagine having 4 All-Pros and a first-team All-Rookie in the second? Ooh, man. Ooh, Joseph, I'm glad you bring that. Oh, you become okay. That is Keontae. Okay, I thought it was you. Appreciate you. Enjoy yourself this Saturday, man. Joseph said, "Hey, Ingraven, you see Rashee Rice suspension is gonna start after week 4. Guess who they play week 4? The Ravens. Coincidence? Rice will get 6-game suspension. Guess who's week 9? The Bill. Hey, that's what can you say, man? It is what it is. Oh, Johnny said this is my first non-game day live. I think it might be my first non-game day live in a long time, too. So I appreciate you being here, Johnny. Donovan said, appreciate you always, Mr. Ingraven, for sharing every content and news with us about our Ravens. Much love and God bless you and the family. I appreciate you. Thank you for even coming through. Thank you. What's up, Ravens Muse? What's up, baby? I'll be seeing you on Twitter, man. Locked in with you on Twitter. I'll be seeing it, man. I'm going to be the new hype man getting Ravens over the hump. If that was the case, they would have got over it a long time ago. So they ain't stunning me. Ingraven King Henry has a rushing touchdown in every individual game he plays in this season. Ooh, that is a bold pick right there. Because initially it sounds so simple, but at the same time, it's really not. It's really not. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, now we don't reach my favorite part of these videos, and this is live. So we mess up. Hey, we mess up, and we can't read something right. Hey, we mess up. If we make a mistake, hey, we mess up. It is what it is. That's what happened when you live, baby. But now we reach my favorite part of the videos where we get to feature your questions. If you'd like to take part in it, send an email to teamkeepitclean@gmail.com. Or if you would like to show the channel a little extra support, a little extra love, you can if you want to, but it's not a requirement. You know that already. You can go to patreon.com/Ingravenvids, and you can become a Team Keep It Clean patron, and you can send your question that way. And if y'all would ever like to send anything too, whether you want to send, we could read a question online that you written. If you want to handwrite it or something and send it to our mailing address, if y'all ever want to send anything crazy to our mailing address, it's down below in the description. I love y'all, and let's get into. Oh no, I was never no auctioneer. Not me, man. I couldn't be. But let's get into these questions because we have a lot. We have a lot. This was actually before we get into things, this was actually my motivation for doing a live stream because we have so many questions that we behind on. And I felt, you know what, this is probably the best way to get caught up on them. And we could do it live with everybody here in the building so we could answer the questions together. So let's get it. Jacob said, I believe we sent so many questions. And Graven said, see, that's exactly what I just said that too. I didn't even see a comment. That's exactly what that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. Okay. See, God can't see. He said he figured the same thing. See, you know. Y'all, that's why I say we family, man. That's why I always say we family because y'all know me better than I know me. Y'all know me for sure, man. Gerald, I appreciate that. What's good, man? What's good, man? Well, y'all get it, man. Y'all get it for real. First question came from Trown. He said, "Oh, Tron. See, I told you early in the stream that I would mess up your name, and I did it again. But I'm glad you corrected me." He said, "What's good, Ingraven? It's Tron." He literally sent this 12 minutes ago. He said, "I was just on stream and you mentioned how to say my name, so I'll give a reminder." Okay, thank you. I'm glad you did that. I needed that big time. What's up, Kai? He said, "What were you thinking about a third safety spot? We discussed adding edge rusher depth, but what about letting our unicorn thrive? I know Zach Orr talked about letting Chidobe Awuzie and Jair both get minutes at the last cornerback position, but what about this? Awuzie is the oldest cornerback we have on the roster and has one of the most experience and coverage out of anyone, so why not run him as our third safety on some packages to let Kyle Hamilton roam around?" I think they could, and that's exactly what we was talking about earlier, how the Ravens, they've been using him a little bit this offseason at that safety spot. Him, Jalen Alman-Davis, they said Ruben Lowry too, but obviously he would have a leg up on both of them because of his experience. So, yeah, man, I do definitely think for sure that he could certainly get some opportunities in that safety spot. He said, "Let me know your thoughts and thank you for everything, GOAT." No, we're definitely not the GOAT, my friend. Let's get into the next question that came from Showtime. He said, from Show the Boss, tuned in from Easton, Pennsylvania. He said, "Hey, Mr. Florida Raven himself, I don't have a question. I have a comment because the NFL just let us lose players and then upgrade our roster from free agency and the draft. We lost Nelly, but we upgraded to D-Hop. We lost Brandon Stevens, and then we upgraded to Jair Alexander. Yeah, Calvin Noy's pushing retirement. They let us get NCAA sack king Mike Green. Yeah, we lost our Darius Washington to an injury. And here goes Malachi Starks, and the list goes on. I just want to say shout out to our Ravens organization for being great since 96. He said, I followed, excuse me. Said, I follow Ray Lewis from Miami to be more and loving this team more and more every year. It's hurricane season coming up, so make sure you and the family stay safe down there. Much love, Dade County. Oh, you from down here? Oh, you from down here? But anyway, shout out to you, man. I hope you're watching. Hope you get to see this, but I appreciate that, my friend. But yeah, that's a good point. We talk about all them upgrades. Talk about all them upgrades. I love it, man. Oh, King, you from, I'm going to just call that Texas. I'm going to just call it Texas. That's it. I'm gonna just call it Texas. That's it. Because that's a tough name to say for a city. But you got it though. Kyle said, I think the league is underrating Roquan Smith. He might have the best year of his career this year. I hope he does. I certainly hope he does. Next question came from Raven Dawnhead. He said, I've been seeing things about the Commanders and Ravens practice. Does this mean their preseason game against each other is canceled too, or just a practice? Nope. Just a practice. Preseason game going on. I did see somebody say, "Oh, the Ravens just don't want Nate Wiggins swinging on anybody." Could that be the case? Hey, I don't know, man. But yeah, so the game is still on, but the practice is not. Next question came from my guy Michael. He said, "What's good, Ingraven? Hope all is well with you and the family. I live in Texas, and last year I dropped the ball and wasn't able to take my two sons to see the Ravens play the Texans. I spent a lot of days apologizing to them. I had some unforeseen expenses coming up." Pop-up, excuse me, but I promised myself that I would never let that happen again. So fast forward to this year, although it wasn't a game, I was able to surprise them August 3rd and took them to the Ravens Stadium practice to see how excited they were, and the smiles on their faces was all worth it for me. They got to see their favorite player, Lamar Jackson, and all the other Ravens players. Watching them point out all the players as they came out onto the field was pretty dope. I didn't realize how many players they actually knew. That's one of the best things, man, about parenthood is making your kids happy. Because your kids, your kids make you happy. They got a lot of times where they can annoy you too. They can frustrate you, but that's all part of being a parent. But when you see them happy, see them genuinely happy, especially when it comes to like surprises and stuff like that, it's the best, man. It really is, man. So I'm glad you got to do that for your kids, man. I'm really glad you got to do that for them. That's cool, man. All right, CB, I'll see you next time, man. I see you. What's up, John Rivera? What's happening, man? But he said, I know that was long, but I wanted to share that with you and the rest of the team. Keep it clean. I learned a long time ago, you can get your kids all the toys in the world, but when they get older, it's the memories they hold on to. That right there. That's real. That's real. Exactly, Dre. Kids do be paying attention. That's real. That's real. Like they could have every toy. And it's something too that you hear a lot of parents talk about with kids. They could buy them the coolest toy in the world. It could be the newest toy with all these features and stuff. And kids at a certain age, they might just want to play with the box. I mean, the toy will be cool, but they'll be in the box, crawling in there, making a little fortress and all that. They'll be playing with the box. So kids, they just appreciate you, man. They appreciate you. They appreciate your time. That's what they appreciate the most, man. So what's up, Jay Frank? What's happening, my friend? What's happening? Let me ask you what I asked on Twitter. Who's taking it, the 2000 Ravens defense or the Legion of Boom? I would say the 2000 Ravens defense. Legion of Boom was historic as well, but 2000 Ravens defense, just because of the era that they played in, they could do a lot more. They could hit the players a lot harder. I saw you even ask the question too about this year's team too. Could this year's team possibly take over that? I would say no, definitely not, because you can't do nearly as much as you could on defense now that you could way back then. So I definitely say the 2000 Ravens, and I don't think it would even really be close. And yeah, hey, Stone, that is a great dad, man. He got it. He got it. Kai, I got this from Towson Town Center in 2023. Whatever year the Ravens played the Bengals on that Thursday night football game, where we wore all black, I think. But yeah, it was that one. I would say modern era is harder. I think it's harder to play defense in the modern era. But he said, but anyway, to my question, what will it take for Ben Cleveland to get the start over Filele? The only thing that it would where he could start over Filele, I'm not gonna say it. I don't believe in jinxes, but I'm not gonna say the only thing that it would take. But that's the only thing, because basically it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. He said, how as fans can we see that he isn't the answer, but the Ravens can't see it? Tom Monken defended Filele's play in the preseason and made it seem like us fans were criticizing him for his sole plays in that game alone, when in reality it's just us watching his overall play since last year till now. Yeah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening at all. Exactly. Yeah, you get flagged for breathing too hard for real. Yeah. This defense this year, he said this defense this year has the potential to be the Legion of Boom 2.0. They do it again. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough with all the rules that favor the offense. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, Joseph, that's it. Narome, yeah, that's it. King, yeah, that's it. So y'all get where we were coming from. Y'all get where we because ain't nobody about to clip me. Oh, Ingraven said that this is gonna happen to Daniel Violet. No, nope, we ain't going for all that. Nope. But y'all understood exactly where I'm coming from. Again, basically, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Funny Tyron said, "Do you think Ravens win tomorrow?" I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, because Cooper Rush. It's Cooper Rush time, baby. Cooper Rush looking to go off. Michael, what's happening, baby? What's up, man? What's up, man? Next question came from Pablo. He said, tribute to Jair Alexander in the Colts game. He said, hi, as always, congrats on your great content. My comment and question is this. He said, did you notice the celebration made by Jalen Armour-Davis in minute 8:09 of the second quarter? And also the one made by TJ Tampa in minute 3:34 of the fourth quarter. Did they just sheath their Ravens swords, as Jair Alexander does as a celebration? I think they did. It was great to see it. It also speaks a lot about the impact Jair is having on our defense mentality. Hope to see a lot of those sword celebrations in the future, especially against some Bills, Bengals, Steelers, and Chiefs. Hope you keep doing well. Appreciate that, Pablo. Yes, I like that. And I remember that it was pointed out by I forget his name, who interviewed Jair Alexander on the sideline of the Ravens. Was it the stadium practice or was it the first preseason game? I think it was the stadium practice. And he was asking him about the celebration. He said, oh, it's a seatbelt, right? And Jair Alexander said, no. He said, no. He said, that's a sword. He said, that's us getting out our sword. I said, okay, cool. What's up, Tisha? What's happening? What's up, Jarman? So, I do. That does speak a lot about Jair Alexander's. Okay, it was open practice. Appreciate it. So yeah, that does speak a lot about Jair Alexander's impact on the team. So really good point by my guy Pablo. Surf City Ravens report. He said it's overblown concern on Daniel Falele. Our team is Super Bowl ready. We won't tolerate the right guard play position. We won't tolerate the right guard play being a problem. Not worried at all. Yeah. So let's. Dre, what's going on now? What trade Marlon for a third? Sign Jair Alexander long term if he stays healthy. Whoa, Dre, you ain't have your water today. What's happening, man? Where'd that come from? Dre, what? Why? Marlo? Why? No. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Like we love everything that Jair done brought to the team. No. No, I ain't with that. What's up, 405? What's happening, man? I don't like that. Oh, Rage, baby. He said, look at Marlo cap hit next year. Ain't it the same this year as it is next year? Ain't it like is it 18 something or 20 something? I forgot. But it can always be reworked, and he ain't got no guarantees left on it. They could cut him and then just re-sign him. But no, I don't like that. I don't like that one. No, Dre, you my guy. You know I love you, but I don't love that idea. But anyway, next question. The next question came from my guy Jason. He said, Jabo. He said, Nerone said, if you're not concerned about that right guard spot, you should be. He said, good morning, my man. Who is this version of David Ojabo? If he becomes a contributor that everybody hoped for, oh my goodness. It's true. Let's see him a lot more tomorrow, though. I want to see him a whole lot more tomorrow. I think number 90, David Ojabo, should be out there on the field a lot on defense just to see on run downs, on pass downs, on all three downs. He needs to be out there a lot just to really show his stuff. Because, again, the sack last week was cool, but it was a free play. It was a free run to the quarterback, unblocked. Now, he finished the play, which is most important. But let's see him in some more action, being blocked and whatnot. Oh, yeah, Dre, you already know, man. So that's what I want to see. That's my opinion on it, though. He said, I think we all just accepted that David was going to be cut, but I don't think we can. One play isn't defining, but maybe that potential along with a first and third could end up in Dallas for Parsons. Look, hey, if that was a trade that the Ravens could do for Micah Parsons, oh, that would be a steal on our part. A first-round pick and a third-round pick and David Ojabo for Micah Parsons. Ooh, that would be the steal of all steals. Whoa, hold on, Ian. Wait a minute, Ian. Hold up now. I got some little pass rush moves now. He said, come on, Ingraven could have made that sack. Wait a minute now. I could have, but still. Anyway, but yeah, if we could we got to talk about Ravens opening night losses. We got to break that pattern. Yeah, we lost last year to the Chiefs. Who we played the year before in week 1? I don't even remember. I don't remember. But yeah, that if that was a trade, oh my goodness, that would be like getting Micah Parsons for free, straight up, man. Yeah, first round pick, a third round pick, and for Micah Parsons, that would be nasty. But yeah, they ain't going for that. But anyway, he said, what a season we have coming up, and have a great weekend. Appreciate it, Jason. Next questions came from my guy TJ. And TJ, boy, he don't play about them Ravens, boy. He said, Devin Hester 2.0. So I know y'all know who he's talking about. He said, Devin Hester, LeJontay Wester, let's go 2.0. And it rhymes Super Bowl victory engraving. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go get this ring. And he also said, Bucky Brooks needs to go away. Please tell our Ravens not to have Bucky Brooks covering nothing but the Ravens anymore. He needs to be done after saying the Ravens should trade Lamar Jackson and draft Justin Fields. I don't care to hear him or see him talking about the Ravens anyway. He needs to go. He said he needs to go away from our Ravens straight up. Oh, yeah, that was Bucky Brooks who said they need to do the little graduation program. Y'all remember that? Years ago when Lamar and the Ravens first started getting into contract negotiations. Bucky Brooks was like, oh, the Ravens, they should do like sort of like the Navy, I think, to where they bring up a quarterback, and he does his thing. But then they just draft somebody else to replace Lamar Jackson. You could trade him somewhere else, and then you just start over, and then you got a new quarterback on a rookie contract who can do all the same things that Lamar can. So it's like, come on, man. Like, let's not do that. But anyway, next question came from my guy. Oh, Rave Kingdom. He just sent this in. He said it. Hey, Ingraven. He said, I'm Biggie 3 on YouTube. So if you saw that name, I never left. It was me all along. So what do you think about people believing all the reports of Ben Cleveland being lazy and not showing effort to show in practice? And the reason for believing these reports was because they said these reports are people who were there. So listen, if that's the reason, that's people reason for believing, why can't they believe when Ben Cleveland said in an interview denying him coming to practice lazy? Ben Cleveland said he loves the Ravens and comes to work. I will not rest or give up. I will die in the name of Ben Cleveland. Hashtag Ben Cleveland. Oh, that's tricky because those reporters, they're there in the building. So we can only see what we see on game day. We've heard stuff like that before. Would you believe that Lamar Jackson is lazy? Would you believe that he's lazy? I think 10.8 people out of 10 would say no. But there was reports that Lamar Jackson was lazy. And you see by his work, I don't think that guy's lazy at all. So with Ben Cleveland, it's just one of those things. We don't know. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors with a lot of that stuff. We don't know what happens from what we don't see on the field. It's just a lot that we just straight up don't know. And the story of Ben Cleveland, it will be nice to one day, if we can ever get the truth on it. I don't know if we will. But yeah. As Pete said, he said, ain't no athlete out there that's lazy. I think that it's a possibility that some could be, but I get what you're saying though, because they athletically gifted. I feel like there could be some people that could be like, you know what? No, I'm this athletically gifted. I ain't got to work that hard. I can do whatever. No, straight. But nah, for Ben Cleveland, I can't say because I don't know. I can't say. Oh, Travis, what's happening, man? What's happening? Yeah, you just put us off to the side. You can listen on the side. You ain't missing nothing. You ain't got to type. You just keep on driving, doing your thing. I appreciate you checking in, though, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Brandon said, only way is those offensive linemen will not be on the team is if John Harbaugh will not be with us. Well, yeah. You ain't missed nothing, ISO. You ain't missed nothing. There was somebody that asked something that I wanted to comment on. People's going to have a big game tomorrow? That's what James just said. Oh, you talking about Ben Cleveland. He was drunk and hungover, but he's still a gamer. You talking about Ben Cleveland, right? You talking about from that thing? That was I'm just glad nobody got hurt. I'm glad nobody got hurt. And we all got them times that we wish we could go back and just be like, oh, why did I do that? And just change it and fix it. I'm glad ain't nobody got hurt. Oh, you gonna be there? Okay. All right, Antoine. That's gonna be fun. Pete said, I asked a question like a week ago. I was wondering if you were going to do all of them this straight. I'm going to try to. When I look at all these emails, I'm like, man, I would love to. But let's just let's try our best. And let's try to get back to it. We're going to try our best because it's a lot. It's a whole lot. But here we go. Next question came from my guy, Aaron. He said, the Ravens' biggest problem in the playoffs is, he said, yo, Ingraven, hope all is well with you and the family. It's been a long time since I last emailed you. I have been thinking about how the Ravens can win Super Bowl 60. And I think I know what the Ravens' biggest problem is for the Ravens in terms of the playoffs. Ravens' biggest problem in the playoffs is they are not consistent enough being the favorites to win the games. I know they beat the Steelers 28-14 in the wild card, but they couldn't beat the Bills even though they were the underdogs in the game. They don't have the same mentality after they beat the previous team. It also applies to the 2023 when they beat the Texans 34-10. In the very next playoff game, they lost to the Chiefs despite being the favorites for that game. That led me to thinking that we are 2-2. It led me to the point where we get heartbreak after heartbreak losses. So I think it's about the mentality of the team that lets us go up and down. And with all that being said, subscribe to the channel. Let's give our guys some love by liking the video and sharing it with our friends. And I'm out just like the entire AFC teams and the rest of the league by being feared by us. I would definitely say it's mentality for sure. Because their mentality has just been, it seems to be off. And like you mentioned, you brought up the past two playoff seasons. Beat up on the Texans. Got out to that decent lead on them. What we beat them by like 14, something like that. I forgot how much. Then the next week, we fell to the Chiefs. And then, same thing with the Steelers. Jump out to a big lead on them. And then when we keep it, and then the next week, we fall short to the Bills. But they're right there. It's like they keep on getting better and better. What's up, Ashley? What's happening? I don't know if I would call it a blessing, but yeah, we are doing a live today, just an unexpected live. Real quick, make sure y'all all leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel and turn them notifications on so you don't miss nothing. Yes, Maurice Harbaugh did say that the starters ain't playing. I wouldn't expect them to play in game 3 either. I really wouldn't, but hey, who knows what happened? But I wouldn't expect it. But Harbaugh did say, he said Lamar, Derrick Henry, Roquan Smith, Hamilton, they ain't playing in this next game. So yeah. But yeah, I believe the Ravens have been getting better mentally. But like last year, it was just a hiccup. Last year, I don't even really think it was a mental as much. You had still partly mental because you had the play where first Tyler Linderbaum did the high snap. So Lamar had to turn to receiver and catch the ball. He caught it, but then the pressure came in. And instead of just living to see another down, Lamar's trying to make a play. But at the same time, it's like he's done that so many times. He's done that so many times where it's a high snap. It's a bad ball. Something happens. He may fumble it real quick, then pick it up. Some craziness happens at the beginning of the play, and Lamar stays up and ends up getting us like 30-something yards, 50 yards. It ends up being a touchdown. It ends up being a first down. It ends up being a big play. He's done that so many times. So I'm sure in his mind, he was just thinking, oh, let me just try to do something crazy real quick. And he tried, but then he ended up fumbling the ball. Then there was an interception. What's up, Los? What's happening? Health is wealth, for sure. Then with the interception, of course, he said Rashad Bateman ran the wrong route on that one. It's like, okay, yeah, we figured, but it's okay. Happens. Then with the 2 Mark Andrew plays, I'm like, all right, we got it. But the Ravens, despite all that, they were still right there. So the mentality has been getting better for the Ravens, but the execution, that's got to be better too. So I think with the execution, in my opinion, that's the reason that they lost against the Bills. That's the biggest reason they lost against the Bills. Wasn't coaching. Coaching could have been better in some areas, specifically on offense, I think. But I don't think it was coaching why the Baltimore Ravens lost against the Bills last year. I think it was execution. That was the most part of it. Smitty said that interception didn't lead to points. Yeah, they got it. The defense got it right back. So, but the fumble did. It did. Everything impacted. But why the interception didn't lead to points for them, it took away points from the Ravens. So, yeah, it's all not the same stuff, but the same stuff. Yeah, Ian, he said, you turn the ball over in the playoffs, you lose. Simple as that. Boom. Straight up. That's it. Harbaugh started that once Dobbins went down in the preseason. Raj, what's happening, man? Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's real. When he went down in that, I think it was against the Commanders too. Because the starters were playing in that game. And I think it was 2021, I think. But they ran that screenplay to J.K. Dobbins. And was it Ben Powers or the center? Oh, I forgot who missed the block, but one of the offensive linemen missed the block. And the Commanders player he tackled J.K. Dobbins, but they end up landing wrong. His leg bit, and that was it. Harbaugh said, nope, I'm done with this. Hey, D-Lava, what's happening, man? What's happening? 1 sec. We still a little tiny bit under the weather. Still dealing with some little leftovers, but we getting there. We getting there. But what's happening? Mike Green and Keaton Mitchell. James said Mike Green and Keaton Mitchell should both sit down tomorrow. I agree. Well, Keaton Mitchell won't play anyway. He ain't practiced all week. Keaton Mitchell played in that game last week, and he ain't practiced since. They said he got a groin injury, so he gonna be sitting anyway. But I thought after that game, he don't need to play for the rest of the preseason. He really doesn't. There's nothing that he needs to prove. Nothing at all. Ravens defense has forced 2 turnovers in the playoffs in the Lamar Jackson era. One of them was the Marcus Peters pick. What was the other one? Are we counting the Kyle Hamilton forced fumble on Hayden Hurst in the Bengals game? Because I think that's it. Ooh, D-Lava, what time is the game tomorrow? I don't know. I want to say 7, but I don't know for sure. And this one is not nationally televised, so I got to figure out how I'm going to watch it. I think I got to get like NFL Plus or something like that. I forgot what it's called. Okay, it's 7. Okay, appreciate that, Pete. Thank you. Appreciate it, Justin. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, it's Marcus Peters and Michael Pierce, not Michael Pierce. Manuel from Mexico, what's happening, baby? What's happening? But no, not Michael Pierce. It had to be the Kyle Hamilton one, right? Yeah, I believe it that it was. And Lamar wasn't even playing in that game. That was Tyler Huntley. So what? He said I was gonna say 6 p.m., but that's my time zone. Okay, well you wouldn't have been wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna be there, Manuel, for sure, Manuel. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Yeah, it was the Marcus Peters interception in the Titans game and a Kyle Hamilton forced fumble in the Bengals game. But again, the Ravens defense ain't been playing bad in the playoffs. They just ain't been forcing turnovers. So, all right, next question. Came from my guy, Oreo Cookie. He said, Ingraven, it's been a while. How do you think we will handle next offseason when we got to pay either Mark Andrews or Isaiah Likely, maybe Charlie Kohler, Tyler Linderbaum, Kyle Hamilton, Lamar Jackson, Marlon Humphrey, Zay Flowers will be looking for one soon. Just figured I want to hear your opinion on this. Oh, my goodness. Y'all know what I just thought. What's up, Gerardo? What's happening? Oh, Bozeman. That's who it was. Thank you, Scott. Bradley Bozeman. I could not remember which lineman it was. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Jay Ray. It was super random. But we in here, man. Super random. Lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just started playing Madden 26. I ain't played Madden last year. The year before that, I don't really think I played hardly at all. I know I really didn't, but I started playing Madden 26. And I played an online game, and I ended up losing at the very end. Then I played another online game, and I ended up losing at the very, very end. Some good games, though, fun games, and I loved it. Had a lot of fun. But he said a Patreon league. Whew, that would be something. That's a good idea, though. I would have to have somebody else run it because I wouldn't be able to do it. But I started a franchise mode because I love playing franchise mode. Love it. Could play it all day, every day. And I went through the first week. I ended up losing to the Bills. Second week, I ended up beating up on the Browns. And now I'm in week 3. But in week 3, it says players ready to negotiate. Y'all know the screen I'm talking about. So it comes up all the players that's ready to redo their deals. And that list was so long. I said, what am I doing with all these players? I ain't got no money. Because it was Lamar. It was Kyle Hamilton. It was Adafe Away. It was Jair Alexander. It was Keaton Mitchell. It was Andrews. It was so many. And I'm like, man, I'm stressing out. And I'm a video game GM. I can't imagine EDC. I said, EDC, you got it, man. I said, EDC, you got it. You got it. So, yeah, man, that was rough, man. I have played fantasy football before. I did it years ago. But once the channel really started getting a lot busier, I couldn't do it anymore. So, yeah, man. Oh, I couldn't. Anyway, these next questions, they came from this must have been when Micah Parsons, all that stuff first started happening. Because Cody, my guy Cody, he said, "What's up?" In my best Ron Killing voice. I hope you and the family are doing well. Ooh, well, this was before everything came out. He said, with the Raiders just releasing Christian Wilkins, do you think that would be a good pickup? Well, let's go ahead and skip over that one. Then he also said, so me and my buddy, who's a Commanders fan, were talking because of the Terry McLaurin situation over there. And the Micah Parsons, I know this is fantasy and we don't need another wide receiver, but, and he ain't say nothing after that. Would be fun, but you know, that ain't going down. Sean, he said, bring me Micah. He said, what do you think? Oh, good timing, Spearson. He said, what do you think the odds are of getting Micah Parsons? Let's read these next questions. Came from Sean. He said, hey, Ingraven, it's been a minute since I sent in a question, so I hope you and the family are doing well. I think this is my first question since the Bills lost back in January, but I'm ready for the season to begin. Micah Parsons just announced he wants to be traded from the Cowboys. While I doubt he will get traded and ultimately be paid by the Cowboys, I can't help but dream that how he will look in the Ravens defense. The Ravens are the only team in the AFC North without a dominant and consistent pass rusher. We would be set for years to come with Hamilton, Roquan Smith, and Micah Parsons. So many teams have shown the cap is capping. If you want to win, then you must be willing to pay the players and trade away some of your future. While we are already clear favorites to win the Super Bowl, a move like this would make it more concrete. It would. He said, if I was GM, I'd be on the phone immediately to try and get this done. Micah Parsons is the needle mover. This defense needs to get us closer to a championship. Worry about the money later and go get a championship now. Just like Adafe Away will be if we could do this deal. I'm out. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I see y'all in the comment section. Y'all having a little party down there. Y'all getting y'all Discord conversations set up for a later time. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all just having a good time. So I love y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Next question came from my guy Griffins. He said, "Hey, Ingraven, I hope your summer overall was chill and good. I look back at Lamar Jackson 2023 MVP highlights, and it's crazy how much of a leap he made a season later. Remember, Lamar only really threw one interception that was his fault last year. He ain't thrown out one that was his fault last year. Not a single one. He threw 5 interceptions last year, 4 regular season, 1 playoff. Not one was his fault. 0. What's up, Tactical? He said, I feel like this year he will throw 1 interception for real. I think Lamar Jackson will be 95% pass this year, and will have Joe Burrow and Tom Brady for yards. I'm going to be at the Cowboys-Ravens preseason game, so I can't wait to see them in person again. Wish you the very best, and the grind doesn't go unnoticed or unappreciated. Appreciate that, Griffiths. Thank you for that. Thank you. He said we had a cool uncle house. Appreciate you. What's up, Eric? What's happening, Eric? 314 said, I'm on my way back to St. Louis from Kansas City for work, and I'm so ready to hop on Madden 26. I feel you. How long is your trip? Is that, are you driving? Are you flying, or what? How you getting there? By means of what? The cool uncle. I guess I take it. I take it. That's cool. I take it. It's all good. But now I appreciate y'all being in here. Throughout Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube all together, we got about 1,000 people watching right now. So I appreciate y'all, man. Again, I thank you. I thank you, because it's a random stream on a Friday afternoon. Y'all showed up, man. Y'all showing out, man. J Ray said Madden 26 probably trash. No, it's cool, man. I enjoyed it. But see, me, I ain't no picky person when it comes to Madden. I know a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people expect Madden to be, it's got to be super realistic. Everything's got to be exactly like I see it on NFL every single week. And you got to remember, it's a video game. It's a video. I feel like people forget that it's a video game. It ain't going to be picture perfect. It ain't going to be like, it's still a video game. So it's going to have its bugs. It's going to have its little glitches here and there. It's going to have its little mess ups here and there. Like, I seen it on TikTok, and I seen it on Twitter too, where they're like, oh, yeah, Madden 26, they got an animation of Derrick Henry doing a backflip. And I seen it, and I said, oh, boy, they really do. Then I played, and I scored with Derrick Henry, and I pressed the analog. I forgot which way, and that man did a backflip. I said, wow, yeah, there we go. Andrew said, bro, I'm just sick of the disrespect to Lamar over the playoffs and the Super Bowl. You got to get it going, man. They just got to finish, man. Once they finish the right way, they not only get to, but win a Super Bowl. All them conversations, I mean, a lot of those conversations are already null and void, but once they do that, like, nobody will be able to say nothing. Not a single thing. Nothing. Yeah, Pete, I like it. J Ray said the football be going through people's hands. Like I said, it's a video game, man. It is what it is. The GTA 6 ain't coming out for forever. That game ain't coming out for forever. They keep pushing it back to it. GTA 6 I feel like they're racing with Spider-Man, with the Miles Morales Spider-Man. Because they keep saying, all right, it's coming out 2025. Oh, no, it's coming out early 2026. Oh, no, it's going to come out mid 2026. Oh, no, it's going to come out late 2026. That thing just keep getting pushed back further and further and further. Further and further and further. So I wouldn't even hold out hope for it. It looks crazy though. It looks crazy. I remember seeing a trailer for it. I'm like, man, are we watching a movie or a video game? That's crazy. Do I plan on making a video about the Ravens in-house grading system? The one that I think Baltimore Banner just put out. I didn't get to read the whole thing. I started reading, and then they cut off and said, hey, you got to be a Baltimore Banner subscriber to see this. I said, oh, okay. So I couldn't read the whole thing. Deshaun, appreciate you. He said, Ingraven, I would love to see you go live more often. I see y'all Voltrons too. Jair Alexander is delivering big time already. Love to see it. Hey, appreciate you, Deshaun. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming through. And yeah, shout out to the Vault too, man. This stream, this random stream, I appreciate y'all. Because we had Coach Sip to Tally. He was in the building. We had my guy Hendo, Rogue Pod. He was in the building. I know a lot of people from the Vault. They've been in the building. Voltrons. I love that nickname, man. That would be great. And Graven go live more often. We'll see, man. Could it be like a little Friday thing? Maybe. We'll see. I ain't gonna put none set in stone, nothing right now. But I know that could be something that could I'm gonna consider it. I do like it though. It's Texas in the building. Appreciate you. I do like it. It's fun. Cause ain't nothing like going live, man. Cause you can't it's just different, man. Like when the videos edited and stuff, yeah, you could do some sort of like pretty stuff and like that, and you could do some edits here. And if you mess up, you could edit that out and whatnot. But when it's live, it's just live, man. Like the videos, the edited videos are real, but the live videos are realer. And the difference with the live videos versus edit, the comments. Because, and my apologies, y'all, I'll be wanting to respond to way more comments than we do, but it's just tough because and I told y'all this before, when we post a video, we'll post it and we'll try to respond to some comments as many as we can. But then in my mind, I'll be thinking, all right, what's going to be next? What's the next video going to be? What's tomorrow's video going to be? My mind just starts racing. As soon as we drop that video, I'm like, whew, all right, that's done. So I'm on to thinking about what's next. So it's a lot, man. He said, need something since the podcast ain't returning. Oh, man, that was fun times, man. That was fun times. But yeah, man, it's just too much. It was just too much, man. Too much for me personally. It's just a lot. Tactical said, I keep it a buck. I think if Lamar can have less turnovers on his part, he'll win the Super Bowl. But the team has to be on point, though. Well, yeah, that's certainly part of it. That's certainly part of it, for sure. The turnovers just, they got to stop. They got to stop. But at the same time, I would love, and it seems like they're heading that way, I would love if the team could be where, even if they do have a turnover, we don't want no turnovers, but even if they do have a turnover, we can overcome it. So, you say you work hard, man, you just need at least one day to take it easy. I appreciate that. For real, I seriously do. Thank you. Do you feel the team gets discouraged when he turns it over? That's a good question. I think it obviously hurts because that's your team. That's like you being on the sideline for any guy. I was about to say a soccer game, but on the football field too. Like the defense watching the offense, and the defense just made a play. Like, yeah, let's go. And then the quarterback throws a pick or it's a fumble. You're like, and it hurts. It gotta hurt, especially because it's playoffs too. It gotta hurt. You're like, oh man, then you gotta go right back out there. So yeah, I do think discouraged. I don't know about discouraged, but just hurt, frustrated. And I think that there could be some frustration at him depending on the situation, but I just think overall frustration because it's like, we turned the ball over, we ain't score, we ain't get no points out of this. Now we got to go right back out there. That's a really, really good question. Really, really good question. Really, really good question. Steve, what's up, Steve? Oh, Steve, I seen you following on Twitter. Are you his dad? Because I seen a picture with you and him when he was younger, and I seen he been rocking that 33 for a while. So I was assuming that you're his dad, though, man. But if you're his dad, his family, or you just somebody who just a Luke fan, I appreciate you coming through. Nas, what's up, baby? What's happening, man? Thank you, King. Appreciate it. Robert said, I think the Ravens need to work on the O-line problem right now. They look horrible, in my opinion. It's tough to judge, though, because we haven't gotten to see them. We got to see the backups. I'm good, Nas. How you doing, man? We didn't get to see the starters. We ain't seen no Ronnie Stanley. We ain't seen Tyler Linderbaum. We ain't seen them. So, in my opinion, it's hard to judge. So, yeah, man, that's how I feel about the offensive line right now. I feel like it's tough to. He threw one bad one against the Steelers in the second regular season game down in the red zone. You talking about the one to Justice Hill? That one? Which one are you talking about? Running backs look good with that O-line of QBs. It was tough, man. Oh, James said I seen Falele. Falele, man, he gonna get it right. Falele just waiting on all his boys to come through. He waiting on Ronnie Stanley to come through, even though he on the other side. He just waiting on Tyler Linderbaum to come through. He right next to him. He just waiting on his boys to come through. That's it. Just waiting on his people to come through. First time commenting, long time subscriber. Shout out to Soul Life. Appreciate you. I love the content and your passion for the game. Keep it up. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, man. A lot. Seriously. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, that's all it is with Falele, man. That's all it is. You know how you can go to like, if you were younger or something like that, is there any other Raven content creators in the chat? I want to follow you too. Put in the chat, respectfully, if it's cool. Of course it's cool. We all family here. Coach in here, coach right there, Sip the Tally Films. I don't know if Hendo's still in here too. Coach passed me a shot. Oh, y'all trying to get like that on Friday? Hold on, hook me up too. But anyway, no. That's perfectly fine. Tactical. That's perfectly fine. Trust Ravens too. I know he be streaming on Twitch too. Oh, you going to the Ravens Lions game? Yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. The biggest question on the offensive line is if Voorhees on the offensive line is Voorhees. We know what to expect from Big 77. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying there. 314 said, just a random thought, but it would be fun to see Zach Orr in a jersey again and mess with the guys. Oh, that would have been cool, man. Sucks how his career ended, man. Just leaving happy. Oh, coach, you smart, man. It's already 5:30. Man, you smart. I like that. Coach is on it, man. You're having a good time. That's what you're supposed to do. Have a good time, man. It's Friday, the end of the week. Yeah, man. I like that. Oh, okay, you follow all of them. Okay. Oh, Ryan too. He said he follow Coach. So Sip the Tally, follow Hendo. So Rogue Party, follow Nitro, the Wonder Ken Show, and he follow Ryan. Flock Down Ravens, man. So I mean, yeah, Flock Rundown. I always get his name mixed up, but everybody knows Ryan. So y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. That's my guy, man. All of them, really. All of them. Coach, been riding on Coach for years. Like years. It's been a long time, man. It's been years. I don't know how many years, but it's been a lot of them. It's sure been a lot of them. So he said, Coach, Hendo, and Hendo, I be telling Hendo all the time, man. I love how he tells stories on his channel, man. I love it. He'll update you with news on what's going on with the Ravens, but he'll tell a story with it. So it keeps you even more engaged. See, on here, we just be talking. We can run our mouth forever about the Ravens, but Hendo tells a story with it, and that makes it more enjoyable. Coach, as a coach, he will put you on, and he will explain something to you. He will say, look, you don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking. But he won't say it like that. He'll say it in the most respectful way, like, hey, I understand this. Let me show you something. Coach will tap you on the shoulder. Let me show you something real quick. I got you. Watch this. He'll break it down like that. With Nitro. Who else cool? Who else you said you watching? Coach Hendo. Nitro, Nitro, he gonna bring that energy. 25-8, Nitro gonna bring the energy all the time. And with Ryan from Flock Rundown, he just smooth with everything, man. He just smooth with everything. He never yelling. He never raised his voice. Like Ryan, I feel like you got to watch for him. I feel like he one of the ones you got to watch for. If they get upset, I feel like you don't want to make him mad, man. Because that he never raises it. You never hear his voice go high at all. It's always so chill. It's always so relaxed. It's always it's just chill, man. So you don't mess with our guy Ryan, man. But yeah, all of them super cool. What's up, Shantae? What's happening? Tacticals. Oh, the vault. Yeah, with Bobby and Sarah. They be doing that thing too. Obviously, they've been killing it. They like their lineup for the people that they be having on their channel. They got it, man. Their guest lineup is insane. They had about every single Raven on their podcast before. Old Ravens, new Ravens, soon to come Ravens, Ravens of the past, Ravens of the future. Everybody. They done had every single reporter that there is on it. They be doing that thing. They be moving, man. They be doing that thing. Coach, you're right, man. Coach, you got to go to the Miami game, man. You got to go to Miami, man. Go to the Miami game. Woo! That's another one, Surf City. 410 Sports Talk. James and Glenn. Them boys nice with it, man. They are probably one of the nicest duos out there because their flow is so effortless, is so smooth. They just make everything a fun conversation. They're extremely engaging. I loved being around them when we went up there for the draft party that they had us be a part of. It was so much fun. The same way that they are on the channel, on their streams and stuff, that's the same exact way they are in person. Same exact way. Am I coming to the Are you coming to the Miami game? I'm going to be there. Ask me, am I coming to the Miami? Are you coming to the Miami game, Gene? I'm going. So yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We got a lot of fire people, man, that be doing it, man. We got a lot of fire people that be doing it. That cover the Baltimore Ravens for all of us. For all of us. What was my reaction to Ray Lewis talk with the guys? Hey, have him come through every week. Have him come through every week. We already got a stacked team. We have Ray Lewis come through, talk to them every week before the game. Undefeated. Undefeated. And I don't like talking that undefeated stuff, man. But undefeated, man. Undefeated, man. So, yeah, man. Undefeated. Deshaun, appreciate you, man. We're here to hear about you, dog. How are you? How's life been? How's a fam? What Ravens do you think don't make the cut? I appreciate you. We good, man. We good. We chilling. We good, man. We busy. We vibing with the channel. I mean, y'all see how things go. Things could be up and down. Things with channel, and I mean, anybody who's ever done YouTube or does YouTube, y'all know how it goes. It could be one day you could be here. It could be like this. It could be like, oh yeah, it's rocking. Other day it could be like, hey, what? Is anybody subscribed? Is anybody watching? Like, what's going on? So it's just one of those things. Sometimes you just never know. But we having fun though. We having fun. Looking forward to the regular season. Looking forward to just having a good time on here, man. That's it. Looking forward to having a good time on here, man. Steve, you on a plane, man? Oh, you must be going to Dallas to see your boy kick. That's cool, though, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Steve. I appreciate you. I was part of a Grassi Posse raid here last season. I enjoyed it. So, that's cool, man. Shout out to Tom Grassi, man. That man, he's crazy. I don't know how he does it. And he just moved too, and that's great. Like that man, like you talk about a team showing some love to somebody that covered it. Them Packers, they show some love to Tom Grassi. He obviously showed plenty of love to them, but I love how they show love to him. I always admire that about the Green Bay Packers with Tom Grassi. They show him so much love, and it's well deserved. Big E3. Ray Kingdom, he said LBHT. Jose and Brodney. I love how with Jose and Brodney, they don't care. They don't care. They are not afraid. I always respect that about people, where they are not afraid to go against the grain. They're never afraid to go against the grain. If your opinion is A and their opinion is B, even if the majority of people's opinions is A and theirs is B, they're going to stick with it. They're going to hold it down. They're not going to be like, we'll side with everything. No, they will let you know, like straight up, our opinion is B, and this is why. This is why. So, yeah, man, we got a lot of people, man. Yeah, Packers do show out. They really do. They really do. I just saw somebody say something. Oh, Justin Lewis said, I love watching Jason from Huddled Up Films. Jason, that's my guy. He another film guru. Another film guru. Me and him talk a lot. I have a lot of conversations with him, and just hearing him break stuff down simply, but also effectively. And he does a really good job of making sure you understand it, even if you're not a film guy. And again, like we mentioned, Coach, he does the same thing too. Even if you're not, that's what I appreciate about those film guys. Because I'm not no film guy. I'm not no X's and O's and hey, this is the formation right here, and this is what they lined up in. Hey, cover too high. Cover too shallow. Nope, that's not me at all. Not even close. Never have been that person. Never will be. Just a fan of the game. But I appreciate when what's up, John? I appreciate when people can break down film and explain it to you and not make you feel like you're stupid, not try to make themselves feel like they on their high horse. I appreciate when they present that film and they don't do it in no cocky way. Like, I'm a film guy and I know better than you because I know how to break down film. I know how to read coverages. I know how to analyze these different type of formations. I know that. I know what 11 personnel, 12 personnel, 13 personnel. I know all that stuff and you don't. So I don't like when people do that. I don't. Never like that. Never liked it. But that's why I love our film guy. And all 22, he's another one, man. And he's so mysterious. He never shows his face. He'll be talking, breaking it down, joking with everybody, but it's just a fit. He don't never show his face. But he's great, man. He's amazing. He's amazing. Mike B, you heard what? What you talking about? Oh, Justin Lewis, you brought up another good one. Sudden and Simply. Purple Rain. Oh, yeah. But Mike, what you talking about? He did? Really, Lim? Oh, I missed that one. I ain't seen that one. Oh, okay, Mike. Yeah. It happens a lot. It happens a lot, unfortunately. But and honestly, it don't even gotta be a film person that does that. It could be somebody who does it like on here. Like if they just talking. Some people feel like just because they got a microphone and a camera, that oh yeah, I'm better now. Well, if you got a couple subscribers or something like that, and they're not. Nobody is. Nobody better than the next. And I ain't know that. Okay, oh that boy did a face. I ain't know that. Oh man. Okay, I ain't know that. That's cool, man. Okay, that boy. Okay, he said he ain't mysterious no more, and it's cool too when you can finally put a voice that you've been hearing for years with a face. I'm gonna have to go through his videos from last week. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna have to go through that. Who else we got? Cause we got a lot of people that cover Ravens. We covered a lot of them so far, but I know there's a lot more. Y'all nah, we ain't the GOAT nothing, man. Who else we got? Cause I know there's more. Why? How come I can't think of them off the top of my head? All Ravens supporters show their love, making videos differently. Exactly. Charm City. We talked about Sarah and Bobby already. We talked about them already. They be doing their thing. From Dallas. Flying back home for the game. You're not gonna go to the game. I figure you will go there, man. But that's cool, man. Raven C. That Texas Raven. Shout out to my guy Raven C, man. He's funny, man. He be streaming sometimes too, but he's funny, man. His reactions, man. He be having a blast. I love him. He be having a blast. He be having he just be having fun, man. And I love that he have fun. He bring energy. He tell you what he thinking, but I love how he don't take nothing too serious either. He will joke about literally anything that's going on with the team. So shout out Raven C, man. Sonny, SDG Sports. That's my guy, man. Sonny always got extra love for Sonny, man. Because he when we first did our flag football, Sonny, he let us use the field at his old development to host the flag football. He did not charge us. He did not ask for nothing. He wouldn't take nothing. And he did it all out of the goodness of his heart. Got to meet his wife, got to meet his two daughters. They were just amazing as he was. Sonny, always going to be real for that, man. Always going to be real for that. Nubo doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't do it anymore. I know at one point he had planned on coming back, but he don't do it anymore. Sonny, he still does it every now and then. Berlin BS, they stopped. They stopped too. I remember Berlin BS was Fred and Scott. I remember them too. When we got laid off, man, I feel like I got stories with like everybody. When we got laid off from our full-time job in August of 2018. So that's when we were like, okay, well, I guess we're going to try to YouTube out full-time, see how it goes, whatever. But when we got laid off from our job, the Ravens had the first game against the Bills, week 1 against the Bills. They had invited us to come watch the game with them in their seats. They said, no, you ain't got to pay nothing. You just come through with us, come chill, enjoy the game with us, have a good time. And I did, and it was fun. It was fun. So I'm always remember that, man. Berlin BS, they came through, man. They really did, man. Oh, yeah. Bobby, oh, yeah, that's true. Bobby does got another one, man, with Jeff Zrebic. Jeff Zrebic, the best in the world. Like, anybody who covers the Baltimore Ravens, does content for Baltimore Ravens, you know Jeff Zrebic because that's where a lot of your information that you get comes from. Jeff is the best, man. He really is. He is the absolute best, man. But yeah, it's Bobby and Cole Jackson. So they got a nice blend on there of different type of perspectives. Because Jeff, the reporter who's literally there for everything. Then you got Cole Jackson, who's a film guy. Then you got Bobby, who just covers a wide spread of Ravens news and updates and stuff. So then they put them three together. It's almost like the Avengers or something. There were some good days with all of y'all and Coach on stream. Yeah, man. There's fun times. Raven Space, another one. Yeah, he just stopped. He stopped. He used to be doing this thing too on here. He did his thing. He was doing his thing for a minute. Then he just stopped. He just stopped. Oh, Andrew. Man, I'm tripping out. No, Noah for the flock. Yes, that man. He is real deal. Real deal. Real deal. Real deal. Noah is real deal. One of the best. One of the best. Deep Cover Pod. That's with Chris Just Joking. That's with not Abukari. Oh, I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. It's also somebody. Oh, it's another one too. And I think his name starts with a D. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his name. But I know Chris Just Joking is part of that for sure. But that's another one. Oh man, I remember when I had Chris Just Joking on years ago, and we were talking about corners. We wanted the Baltimore Ravens to draft. This was maybe like 3 years ago, maybe 4, maybe 3 years. I forgot. But his knowledge, like this guy, like he loved him some corners, but his knowledge and the way that he like does extensive study on the prospects that were coming out of college, that boy's on it, man. He is on it, man. He really. Kerry was the one I was thinking of them. So Mike Abukari and Kerry is the other one. That was appreciate it, Coach. Thank you, man. So he real deal. All of them are real deal, man. And I know Mike, another film guy, and Kerry too. Yeah, he said let's enter channel the 2012 Ravens in the playoffs. No excuses. Appreciate it. Sam Njoku, that's another one, man. Sam Njoku, he had been doing this thing. I think he worked for, or he did something before he jumped into the YouTube part of it. Because I would always see him around here and there. I think he might have written for a paper before, something. Well, not necessarily a paper, but you know what I'm talking about. But then he jumped into YouTube 2 years ago, and he been crushing it till told. This man's setup like is immaculate, man. And one thing I always remembered about Sam Njoku, both before and after he jumped on YouTube, I guess we ain't doing no more questions, so I guess we just talking now. But one thing I remember about him, both before and after he jumped on YouTube, he is somebody, he will have some crazy outlandish takes, but he gonna stand firm in them. That man ain't backing down. Because he will have some outlandish stuff, like some Marlon Humphrey type takes, but he'll stand on them. And a lot of times those takes, they end up coming to fruition. So I say maybe them crazy takes, maybe they not that crazy after all, man. So yeah. Oh, you are going to the game. Okay, I'm tripping. I must have read earlier wrong then. Okay. Oh, Kevin, my guy, Kevin Ostreicher, Locked On Ravens. That's that guy right there, man. Kevin, he's super, super cool, man. I remember worked with him a million times. Super, super nice, probably the friendliest person that you ever meet. That's a Ravens fan. Super, 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 super nice. It comes across like that in the videos, but it comes across like that in person too. I had met him at the Ravens-Bengals game 2 or 3 years ago. Thursday night football game. Met him, met his girlfriend too. Super, super nice dude, man. But yeah, he been doing this thing. He be working. He be grinding, man. He really does. I think he put up the other day when he got a streak of like 1,000-something days in a row where he put it up a podcast. I said, oh my goodness, jeez, yikes, he is on it. But yeah, I just said, well, so who else we missing? We about to get out of here in a little bit. BP was doing Ravens content a few years ago about Lamar. Bernard Pollard. Yeah, I think he stopped too. He stopped too. So yeah, it's tough though, man, because we've seen a lot of people start. It's easy to start. The easiest thing in the world, even though it can be tough to start. But one of the easiest parts about it is starting. The hardest part is keep going. That's the toughest part about this whole thing, is to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep going. That's the toughest part. Okay, you going to the game? Hey, enjoy it, man. I would love to go to that stadium one day. I know it's got to be too nice. Too nice. D, appreciate you. He said, bro, we got to do another flag football again. That was super fun. Hopefully next time you don't fake an injury. Oh, yeah, I did, man. I did fake that one, man. I faked that one. Yeah, man. That's funny. Hey, I appreciate you, man. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, man. My favorites are you, Nitro, For the Flock, the most. Yeah, man. Nitro and For the Flock, they be killing it, man. They really do. And Nitro will, but ready to slap somebody, man. Oh, coach, you good? Okay, you good. Somebody else driving? Are you straight? What's up, coach? Oh, Chris said, oh, okay. 5th double shot. Ooh, okay. Chris ain't playing. Oh, you rather watch it at home than go? Everybody got their preferences. It's cool watching it at home. It's cool being there. It's no experience like being there. But watching it from the comfort of your own home, that's cool too. That's cool too. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate it. This was fun. Oh, whoa, coach. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm glad you made it home then, man. Because now I know how crazy that could get. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Exit 52. Spencer. Got to meet him too. And Spencer, he that's another film guy, man. But he was super nice too. Super nice. He is super. You can't tell from his podcast. That man is super tall, man. That man is like he's up there in the clouds, man. He was super tall, man. But he was super cool. Yeah, I gotta check my boy. Just another fan. He comes out with great content, very little known. Oh, I do too. Keith, what's up, man? What's happening? Kim McCusick. Yeah, he film study. Kim McCusick. He is very, very detailed, very, very analytical. He does not play about his numbers. Like more than anybody that I ever seen. Like you talk about attention to detail? Yeah, that's him. That's him. So, all right. Well, anyway, Chris, what you talking about? What? All right, let's get out of here now. Time to go. I appreciate you. Oh, Yolanda B. Raven. Yeah. She jumped on the YouTube last year and she been killing it doing her thing too. Oh, she like doing her streams. She be doing her joint streams. I know her and Hendo, they do a lot of streams. She be doing her thing. So yeah, he really is, man. He really is. Edgar Allen, I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen Edgar Allen in a while, man. I haven't seen him in a minute. So I hope he's doing straight. I ain't seen him in a little bit. So I almost went the whole video without ringing the alarm. That's cool, man. But I appreciate you. Do I think it's all? Yeah, I really hope so. I really do. I really do. No, I can't stand Joe. I have plenty. You talking about on draft night when I went to his house? Man, get out of here, man. You crazy. There was plenty of breathing room, man. You crazy, man. Appreciate that 314. I got that tissue sitting right there looking at me. It's looking at me. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make this a lot of fun. Especially with the jokes. I appreciate y'all keeping things lighthearted. I appreciate y'all not taking nothing too serious. I appreciate y'all. Nobody in here on their high horse. Nobody in here think, oh, I'm better than this person. No, everybody in here chilling, having a good time. I love y'all. I thank y'all. And thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss nothing. Next time I see y'all will be for another stream, but it'll be during the game tomorrow at 7, unless, you can find that on Amazon. It's on Amazon. We may have to do like a. I ain't gonna talk too much. Anyway, it's on Amazon. But exactly. There's a lot of Ravens creators out there, man. We see. I be getting ready to run my mouth too much, but I'm gotta be patient with stuff. But no, I love y'all for real. I really, really do. Make sure you leave a like on the video before you get out of here. Thank y'all for being here for this whole thing. Again, random stream. And I was telling my wife, I was like, ain't nobody going to show up. It might be like 5 people that show up, but y'all came through, which I appreciate a lot. So thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the game, unless some news drops before then. But I'll see y'all tomorrow for the game against the Cowboys. And I know it's going to be a pretty chill preseason game because the first preseason game, we was all hyped because like, we get to see all Ravens for the first time this offseason. But now I know that hype sort of died down just a little bit because it's the second preseason game. You're like, was Cooper Rush the backup there? But it's still a lot to look forward to, a whole lot to look forward to. So we will be there for it. I hope y'all will be too. I know a lot of y'all going to be going out to the game, so y'all enjoy yourselves, be safe, have a good time. Bring that energy. Even with it being preseason, bring that energy. Make it fun. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And we out.
The flock flies to the wise, it's a wonderful thing. Look what vision and commitment and some discipline brings. When 8 becomes 1, the mood swings and the flock sings for another ring. Man, we tuning in to Ingravenvids, set that scene tonight. setting the bar.